One of the things that we have found with our children who are on the autism spectrum is that they have a really hard time deciphering the feelings that someone expresses with their facial expressions. It's very hard for them to tell if someone is upset or honestly if someone is even paying attention to them. They basically just see kind of a blank face most of the time unless it's something incredibly over exaggerated. So if you have a child who is similar to that, or even a spouse or a loved one, this is a really, really great game that helps them identify feelings just by looking at a person's face. Hi, I'm Michelle, and this is A Common Life. I'm a homeschooling mom of 5 kids, and I have some children with sensory processing disorders and those on the autism spectrum. And one of the things we definitely deal with is emotions. Emotions can be very, very difficult. And so I found this game in the Target dollar spot of all places. I did not expect to find it there. It was only $3. It was totally worth it. It has 36 of these kind of emotion cards, and it is a memory game, which, you know, most kids love a good memory game. So this is what the game looks like. It has 36 of these round cards, and then each of them has a little face on them that shows some type of emotion. And what I would recommend to you is to go through all of the different emotions and determine what you think it is. Because I'll be honest with you, if you look at the cover of this box, this little guy right here, we had a really hard time deciding what exactly his emotion was. And even this guy sticking out his tongue. My kids struggled to kind of have a consensus of what he was feeling. So I would say go through the cards, make sure you know what all of the emotions are before you play the game, or you're going to kind of confuse your kids more than help them. So go through all of the cards, and then you just play it in the memory style. Then you just line them up on the table, and then just the way you would normally play memory, you just flip one over and try to find a match. And my husband and I both decided that the child needs to be able to identify the emotion to be able to pick up the match and keep it for themselves. So if they got 2 cards that, not that I have any cards, here we go. Those 2 are the same. And if they didn't know what this was, you know, if they said hungry, well, that's obviously not the emotion here. So we would have to say, oh, I'm sorry, you need to flip it back over, which means more than likely the next person would have to probably flip it over because they would want to get that pair, and they would have to try to figure out what that emotion is. Now for us, we thought this emotion looked like startled or scared. What do you think? Do you think it looks like that? And what about this little guy on the cover here? What do you think his emotion is? If you have a really good idea of what that emotion is, let me know. So this is a really, really simple game. Like I said, this is only $3 right now in the Target dollar spot. I am filming this kind of beginning of March, so make sure you go check out your dollar spot. And if you watch this video at a later time, I will see if I can find another similar type of game, and I will link it down below in the description box. So go click over there and see if you can find it, and I will see if I can find this on the Target website as well. If you would like to see more videos about homeschooling and parenting children with special needs, please click that subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.